Hey guys. Okay, so today is my first day of CNA class, and I woke up at 4:40 to take a shower because it starts at 8. And yeah, I know it's a long process to explain. Anyways, I'm gonna show you guys what I have in my mochila. Let's see. In the first pocket, I always put a crystal and a liga. See? There's the liga. Second pocket, y'all see me struggle. Here's my cable for my iPad, and then another portable charger, and then my pens up in here. This third pocket has... Hey guys, so this is gonna be a little update of how my day went as a CNA. Well, my first day of class. So I went 8 and then got out at 1. And at the beginning, we just got these little papers I need to sign and everything. And the notes that I was taking today was about the vital signs. Yes, so those are my notes. So, oh my gosh.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, anyways, but here are my notes that I took of vital signs. So just learning about where we can take the temperatures and the pressure and the blood, the pulse and the blood pressure. And I got other skills.
And then I paid
I paid $50 for these two items, which is the... I learned in class how to say this long word. I forgot. Cynomomanometer. Don't correct me because I'm gonna learn again. There's that one, and then I got my stethoscope. Look what color it is. Ooh. And yeah, this is all it has in here. The little diagraph, I think that's called. That's what I got for $50. And then my little book, I think it's in here too. No, it's not. I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the book that we need for there. I actually bought mine. I bought everything because I like to write on it, and if I don't write on nothing, then we're gonna be lost in the course. So I just bought everything. So the course was $450 plus $35 plus more 50s, and then it's gonna be $80 for the test and prep day. So I don't know where the heck I'm gonna get that cash, but I'm gonna have to get another job, I guess. Anyways, that's... Oh, I didn't even talk about my day, but my day was kind of okay. I was actually the one that was the youngest there, that needed, like, just the youngest one out of the whole group. The teacher's pretty nice. The classmates were, like, nice. I talked to 2 of them, but I'm antisocial. I don't talk to nobody. Anyways, thank you. I just remembered a story about my first day of class. We were getting our pulses, and then this other girl was my partner, and of course I got nervous. So my heartbeat started to get fast, and then she was like, "Oh, let me do your pulse." I'm like, "Okay, here, have my wrist." And then she's
like, "Your pulse is really going fast. Are you pregnant?" And I was like,
I'm not pregnant, not anytime soon. I'm the youngest one in the class. How can I become pregnant? I mean, you can, but me?
Hey guys, it is day number 2. I guess I decided to make a little intro for each day that I go to CNA class. Okay, so let me get my stuff. Okay, so today we basically signed up for clinicals, which is, you're gonna go to a clinic and do 8 hours of service, or to get to know the place and what you're gonna be doing for the future. I'm trying to find my notes. Okay, so that's not it. It was from yesterday. Okay, so today we learned about hand washing, infection control. So these are all my notes that I did today. So yeah, always wash your hands 20 minutes, 20 seconds. So if you're counting the ABCs, it should be about 20 seconds that you should be rubbing your hands together. And yeah, we talked about that. And then removing your little gowns if there's a person that's really infected. How to prevent falls, and then a fire. So RACE, RACE, like RACE, is an acronym, and so it's gonna be rescue, alarm, contain, extinguish, and you're gonna do that in order in case there is a fire. And then we learned how to make beds. Like, we saw a video, we didn't actually learn about it. Like, we didn't do it physically, So yeah. And then we learned about oxygen tanks and different types of tanks. And then for the last minutes of class, we were all practicing how to do blood pressure, since all of us are like pretty new at blood pressure stuff. And I got this girl. Okay, I don't know. This is like. Okay, yeah. So I got this girl who left. Okay, sorry for my stretch marks. Stretch marks are okay, but don't come at me saying stretch marks, because I don't care. Love your stretch marks, be you, honey. Anyways, here's my sensitive side. So yeah, this girl wrapped her whole thing around me, really bad. I'm pretty sure you guys can see it. So yeah, she left all that on my arm, and yeah, I guess the pressure was too high or something, and my hand was like turning purple. And it was the same girl that I told you guys about, that if I was pregnant. Anyways, it was her, and she was telling me a lot of stuff. And the tube was like really going slowly. And I was about to take the little, I can't think, but with the air. I was going to take it off so I can go loose, because my hand was literally turning purple. And then you should have seen my hand, my arm. It was all red, like red. So yeah, that was my little update today, and see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, so this is day number 3. Okay, I'm sorry guys. I'm trying to find like good lighting, but I guess the lighting makes me look like I'm so greasy. Like, let me stand all the way back here, but like there. Now I'm too dark, but I guess that's better, cause anyways, yeah, so don't mind my bed and everything. This is my room. I don't know what was that. Anyways, in my journal yesterday, I wrote the blood pressures of how much, what number. So on this side, the top number, it's always going to be in a fraction form. So it's going to be systolic. And the bottom one is dialytic. So yeah, they look like that. I'm sorry if I'm not showing you guys correct the thing. Anyways, today we learned about clinicals and how we have to behave and everything, and the ombudsman. So what ombudsman is, it is a legal advocate for the residents, and learning about teamwork and everything, how music therapy helps older people. And Oprah, do you guys know what Oprah means? Comment 1, 2, 3, 4. Anyways, Omnibus Budget Regulation Act of 1996 is what OBRA means. And that means if you as a CNA were to do something bad, you're gonna be known, because other healthcare centers can just go into the apartment. I forgot what it's called, the abused apartment. I will tell you guys. I forgot what it's called. Let me see. I don't want to give you guys wrong information just because my bucklehead doesn't know what it's called. It's gonna go into the abuse registry, and that's where all the people, like the bad people, well, they are bad because they're abusing the elderly, and you can't abuse elderly, like don't. They're gonna go on that system onto the name, so healthcare centers, when they're hiring you, they're gonna do a background check and go through your name and see if you're put on that bad list, and if you are, then they probably might not hire you. And then we were talking about hand hygiene and how you should wash it. Like, again, they're repeating it again because most of our students were like failing on hand hygiene. So yeah, and then we learn about HAI, which is hospital acquired infections, how you can get like all these infections in the healthcare setting and how to prevent it. So yeah, airborne contact, tuberculosis, hepatitis A, B, and C. And that was all that I wrote today, since there was not that much things to do. There was like another teacher that was teaching, so that was pretty fun. She was pretty funny. We had to write like, she made us do like a icebreaker thing, and she was like, write something unique about you. And I was like, oh, let me write that I have dimples, because I do have dimples. Ew, that was so ugly. Anyways, I do have dimples. And then that was pretty much what we did in the beginning of the class. And then we did notes, and then someone else came to talk to us about what job position they're offering at their clinic. It is pretty weird how people are gonna be not. You know what? Let me just be quiet, because I'm not trying to go to jail just for something that I'm about to say. Yeah, but on today we were seeing like pretty much sad videos about the elderly, and how most of them, like before and still today, they don't get like the right care that they need and love that they need. Like most of them, like in the video that I saw, was like forever ago. It was made in like the 1980s, around that time, that most of the elderly people were like sad and depressed, and the CNAs would not care about them. They were just, well, back then they were not considered CNAs. They were just workers. If you can write your name on back of a check, you would get the job of a CNA right now. Anyways, they would not care for the elderly. Like if they were on their dirty briefs, they would be there until someone who actually cared would go and change their brief, because I don't know what the people back then were thinking. I don't know. I just found it really sad how the elderlies are suffering, and you know, that's why I want to try to find a good place to work at that doesn't neglect the elderly, abuse them, and have like nice nurses and you know, good staffing. And third is just like for me to feel comfortable in there, because I know if I don't feel comfortable somewhere, I am not about to stay in that job. Like for my last job, I worked at, I'm not gonna say where I worked at, but I worked at a retail store in the mall, the Big J. And if you know what the Big J stands for, good for you. I did not like that. The girls there were pretty rude. They were just hating on me and how I was doing things bad, even though it was not my fault, because they haven't trained me. They put me on my second day alone to do a cashiering alone, and that just, you know, I don't want to learn by myself things when they promise they would do stuff. So I just want to go into a workplace that will do what they promise. So if they don't do that, then peace out, you know. Other than that, we were practicing to do blood pressures again. You know, my things are still there. I don't know if you can see them. They're still there. The girl that was trying to do the blood pressure on me, you know, she did good actually today. She didn't turn my hand purple. It was good. It was not, it didn't fall off, nothing. Let's see what else I can tell you about. Yeah, I'm just getting better at blood pressures, and I think I'm getting better at it. Because even though it's like my third day, no, it's actually my second day, because, yeah, it's my second day, because we barely started to do it on, no, it's my third day. You know what? I don't even know what day I'm at. That's how real the struggle is. Anyways, that's all for today. I know this one's a pretty long video. Input, diary, entry. I might cut it down, so if some parts are missing from the clip, just don't be shook that it's missing, because I don't make sense sometimes. I stutter. I can be talking about one thing and then go to another thing and then go back to the one thing I was talking about. So just stick with me. If you're like, you don't want to do that, then put me like, put me to be playing fast, Anyways, that's it for today. See you guys tomorrow on Thursday. Hey guys, so I know I'm a little crusty, I'm a busty. And I know it's a little late, so it is currently, I have no idea what time it is right now. I didn't do a daily vlogging today when I came home, because when I came home, my little
birdie was
on the bottom of the cage, just like a sick little cage guy just sitting at the bottom of the cage, and I was kind of sad that he might die and might not make it. But I took him, he came on top of my arms, and I took him out of the cage, and I just like kept petting him, and I was crying and everything because I already had a bird go away this not that long ago, and I do not want my little girly, his name is Girly, but he's a boy. Don't ask me why I named him Girly. Anyways, he was being so gentle and kind to me, and I would just let him sleep. I had him for like almost 2 hours, 3 hours with me, petting him and making sure he was eating and drinking his water. And yeah, so after like 3 hours, I put him back in his cage, and he wanted to go back to his cage with his little brothers and sisters. So I put him back in the cage, and he was happy. And I'm gonna go check on him after this little vlogging video. But today in my class, we just did a website thing, basically everything on the website, taking a little pre-test. I got like a good score. Like if I were to take the test, I would definitely pass it. And what else did we do? We learned about, again, neglection in the homes. Yeah, it was pretty sad. The videos, again, they were, how some CNAs don't even treat the elderly like they're supposed to be treated, and it breaks my heart to see rude people work in like facilities that don't need those kind of people. So I hope the Lord sends me into a good facility, because I don't think I would bear to see the elderly suffer. And I know some of the elderly aren't kind and towards they're like racist, but I think most of them have a good heart, and I know that I'm gonna find a good facility to work at, and I'm gonna have a good turnout. Anyways, for today we did think if it's the website. We learned about type of illnesses, acute, hot spice, palliative care, and we saw a video of a mom birthing a child. Yeah, there's a lot of things you can do with the CNA certificate. So I don't know what I'm gonna go into yet, because you can go into the elderly, but you can also work in hospitals and a lot of things you can do. And then the next thing that we learned was pressure sores. And if you want to search up pressure sores, the worst one is number 4. The 4th one is basically the bone showing. And the way that you get pressure sores is if you were to lay on your bed for like amount of hours and you start getting numb and you will not be able to move, the pressure will start to build up, and then soon stage 1 will occur, stage 2, stage 3, and then stage 4 with this. It's all pretty bad. So yeah, and then we learned about stonomy bags and edema and fracture pan, and then we did like the skills thing, but that was none of our notes. And then we did blood pressures, and that's pretty much it that we did. I'm kind of tired today. I woke up pretty late today. I did not wake up early. I was kind of running late. Let's just say today was not my day. I've been not doing okay, but you know, thank you. This video is gonna be uploaded tomorrow, so when you see this tomorrow, send me good vibes, and I'm sending you guys good vibes, cause you know everybody needs some good vibes sometimes, and I'm pretty sure if you're watching this, thank you. Yeah, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment. Comment if you have like any questions of CNA, and I'll try to answer them as honestly that I know from my point of view, or like from what I'm learning with my knowledge of 4 days. Other than that, be good. Don't be mean. Don't be a bully. Be nice to people. Hug your mom. Hug whoever's close by you. Anyways. Okay, so right now it is day 5. No, it's not day 5. I have no idea what day I'm in. Yeah, it is day 5. Because it's Friday.
Yeah, it's 5.
Anyways, today we just learned about more consultation, and I don't know, I was not in my class. I felt like I was just out of it today. We had to do taking care of the cathedral and draining the cathedral. So if you want to search that up and see what it is, go ahead. If you don't, then it's just the way that the elderly people who can't, you know, go urine constantly use it for. And yeah, we learned about that and feces, and let's see what else. And how to put a knee-high sock on a leg. We played Cahoots. At one time, I was in like 2nd place, but then I lost the streak just because one question. But I was always at the top 8. So out of like 32 people, 38, that's pretty good. I was the top 8. I mean, I'm not pretending I'm smart, but I am smart sometimes. And let's see what else. We didn't do blood pressures today, thank the Lord. That's pretty much
it. That's pretty much what I did today, and I still have school tomorrow, which is Saturday. Yeah, I have school on Saturday. Anyways, well, yeah, see you guys tomorrow on the last day of my first week of CNA.
Yesterday was Saturday. Today is Sunday. I know what I said I was gonna upload yesterday. Did I? No. I don't know what I'm gonna do, honestly. Yesterday, my little honey bun buns, he passed away. My little bird, girly, and I'll insert a picture somewhere here. Yeah, he passed away. He's been sick for a while. He was like, "Bye, Mom, I'm leaving you in this world," and he left. I've been taking care of him since he was like born. His mom had him. The one that passed away too, his mom had him, and that was a little boy that I took care of ever since he was like a little baby and the little egg, and I watched him grow. Yeah, so when he got sick, he was really sad, and I tried to be there for him, but I had to go to class. And yesterday when I came home, he was just laying there unresponsive. He's like, "Peace," and I told him like, "Why didn't you wait for me? You know, why did you leave me like that?" Anyways, yesterday I learned about personal care and how to promote physical and emotional health. Then we learned about, let's see, how the bed should not have wrinkles, because you know they can get pressure sores. And the bed baths and back rubs and shampooing and everything, like you know, so they can be hot looking elderlies. That's pretty much what we did yesterday. We kind of left early yesterday because the teacher was like, "Yo, I
have a class at 1, and we
get out at 1," so she let us out at like 12:30. That teacher kind of goes fast. Like, I can rarely take notes. in that class because she's really going fast, and I'm just like, oh no, stop your horn. Here, can you guys see me like that? Yeah. Anyways, yeah, so that's what I've been doing. I've been studying here with just writing my CNA questions, answers, and then writing it down, and then it eventually sticks to my brain. Other than that, let's see what I can tell you guys. I think that's all for this first week of my CNA experience. One thing that I'm gonna say to y'all is that I've been lagging. I missed 2 days already from my meditation, and yesterday was, sorry, he passed away, and I just didn't feel like doing anything. I felt like a bad mom, and my boyfriend was like, no, don't feel like that because you're a great mom. And sometimes pets don't get well, even with all that you do to take care of them. They just have to go with the other birdies from up there, which is sad because now I have 4 birdies. 2 original ones from that I got from my 15, and 2 baby ones. And I'm still planning to get their cage once I start working kind of full-time on my CNA job or part-time. I don't know yet. I'm gonna get their cage, and I just want them to be happy, and because they're the last bunch that I'm gonna get, and I just want them to be happy. I just been really thinking about things lately that aren't fair in life, but you have to pull through, because if you don't, then you're never gonna be happy and never gonna find your true self. So remember to be happy. Don't go crying. I mean, you can cry, but don't cry like every day, because if you cry every day, that's kind of bad. You might have to go through a therapy, lady. But other than that, please enjoy this first week of my CNA experience. I promise I will upload this tomorrow, Monday, so I will upload this.
Got it. Okay, I don't know, what was that?
I'm sorry for this glare. I'm sorry. I guess I'm your angel. Just kidding, guys. Just kidding. Other than that, okay, guys, bye. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment.